Well, welcome everyone. I went down and picked up the timbers that we had crossing the bridge. We're going to use these today, milled them down, and actually turn them into landscaping timbers. And when I pulled these off the bridge, we had them fastened with screws. So the first thing I want to do is go through with this pinpointer and actually make sure I don't have any metal left behind that I may have missed before we put them on the mill and run the risk of hitting them with the blade. Now I'm going to show you how well this thing will pick this nail up at about 2 to 3 inches deep in that material. So as you're scanning your cross, this very well could save the sawmill blade for you and save yourself a lot of time. And another nice thing about this is it's waterproof. So this is something you could actually leave down at your milling area and not have to worry about it too much. Let's take a look what we have on the mill today. Okay, so I've laid these up here, and I do have a cedar 2x2 over on this side in order to help for a straight edge to hold these things secure to our log stops, which I have set down at about 2 inches off of the bunks here. And again, we're just going to flatten the top of it off, then we're going to roll them over and catch the other side, and that should give us our half rounds that we want. Let's see what they're going to look like. My first cut here is going to be at 4 inches. And then when we get this thing rolled over, we'll take another probably inch off of the opposite side there. And that should give us about 3 inches for a timber. Let it warm up a little bit. And that's going to work out just about perfect. That gives us a flat edge of about 3.5 to 4 inches here. And this straight edge definitely helps keep these guys from rolling on you. Another good thing too is to make sure you don't have any sawdust between your log or working material and your bunk. That's going to give us a landscaping timber of 3 inches, guys. That's going to work out pretty good. And we have saved it from the top of the bridge to whatever we're going to use it for. Not bad. I definitely learned the hard way about leaving sawdust on your bunks, because I ended up with a cedar post that I cut at an angle because I didn't realize I had a piece of bark on top of the bunk when I rolled the cant over. This little mill would be outstanding for cutting fence posts down as well. You could get that job done pretty quick. Okay, now I am cutting from the large end on the diameter to the small, and keeping these guys stacked in here primarily the same way. I have to let a little bit of that off there. Yep, they're pinned in. Cedar had a lot of red in it. Now I think what we're going to do with these is actually make some strawberry bed boxes. Granny Jill asked me to make them for her, and guess what? Today was the day. Now another thing the straight edge allows me to do is to know that if we're not cutting the edge of the board, that we're going to clear our log clamp here. So it's another visual aid to help you get across through here and not worry about hitting one of these log stops or your clamp. Sweeping that with the metal detector and knowing 100% sure that we don't have any metal to hit with that blade definitely is peace of mind to be able to allow you to saw a little faster as well. Alright, these are 6 feet long and now they are 3 inches thick, and I'm letting the flat edge just work out to wherever they choose to be there. A lot of fun to work with. I'm definitely trying to keep two of a kind here when I can as far as size. Now this is a 6-inch post there, and I'm going to take our nail and lay it down on the cribbing. Then remove the nail. So this will definitely let you know if there's metal in your material. Let's try the little one, see if it'll hit it. So you have to get down about 3 inches is going to be your maximum depth here with this guy. And it's definitely easier than sharpening a blade. Well, alright guys, most of you probably already have one of these. But if not, again, this is an inexpensive way to check the material. This is going to cost you a little more, but this is also an excellent hobby if you chose to get into it. So thanks for watching. I'm going to get the rest of these milled up this afternoon and then go in and have a little bit of dinner. I'll talk to you on the next one.